Hey, DM. Just kidding. Too male and a little too psychotic. Greetings and salutations. Crazy Delaney here once again. Reports of my demise were premature and exaggerated. If only there actually were reports of my demise, because that would mean that I've reached the heights of infamy that I've always strived for in my relatively short life. But unfortunately, that is not to be. I'm back once again, Osa, and you're looking at my mediocre at best face. And it's good to see you again. Let me get right to the point. Time and time again, it's suggested to me that this movement, this phenomena, whatever you want to call it, has been a sad and pathetic waste of time. I want to address that, and I want to talk about what all of this madness surrounding the Church of Scientology has brought to my life, and what it's taught me, and what I believe that it can potentially teach the world. I've said it time and time again, but this war between Anonymous and Scientology has demonstrated the value of the free flow of information, the indispensable value of the free flow of information, particularly the free flow of information on the internet, and its potential to be wielded as a weapon against injustice and corruption, both against private companies and governments. The internet being a weapon of mass destruction against Scientology is not a new theme. It's something that predates Anonymous. Alt.religion, Scientology, when that came along, Scientology was a slightly offbeat religious movement that followed the applied religious philosophy of L. Ron Hubbard. Alt.religion Scientology soon turned Scientology into, well, a very, very strange organization that believed in space opera doctrines, genocides perpetrated by galactic overlords 75 million years ago, and other space oddities that didn't involve Major Tom, that people didn't find out about until, a couple $100,000 in. The internet is the church's #1 enemy. And Anonymous embodies the spirit of the internet, the often raucous and often anarchaic spirit of the internet. And that is why they're obsessed with Anonymous. You see, folks, the spirit of the internet is freedom. The internet is that wall in the tyrant's ghetto covered with subversive graffiti that they're always scrubbing off. They're always cleaning off the graffiti. But the next day, it's always back, planting seeds of doubt in the minds of the people. That's what the internet is. The internet is the whispers, the hushed whispers in the corridors of power, the leaks and the secrets that have the potential to make a more just world. It's demonstrated to me that the internet is more than just memes, file sharing, celebrity gossip websites, and pornography. It is the unadulterated, true spirit of humanity. And it must be protected at all costs, even at the cost of our own lives. Because if it falls, our future may indeed resemble something like slavery, and I don't believe it's hyperbole to say that. All of this has demonstrated to me the beauty of critical thinking and free inquiry, and its potential to make myself a better human being. Ever since all of this started, I've become more and more incredulous of everything I read, everything I see, everything that I watch. It's made me very sensitive to the subtle and not so subtle ways that people are robbed of their autonomy. And it's made me realize that I am more passionate about the freedom of my fellow human beings than I'd ever realized. And it's instilled in me a greater sense of justice that will remain with me for the rest of my life, and the way I see it. All of these things are very good. I'm just speaking for myself here. Perhaps others have had similar experiences, but if anyone does tell you this is a waste of time, believe it not, Anonymous. Believe it not. You know, it kind of strikes me that the tone of this video could seem like a goodbye. I'm not going anywhere, though. Sorry to get your hopes up, Osa. Until next time, peace, victory, and as always, drive safe. And may your days be made of win, and the cake always be delicious. Crazy Delaney out.